Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project and Magnetic Reversal News, bringing you a magnetic excursion update Saturday, June 7th, around 7:30 p.m. Mountain Time 2025. There is a live stream of the Axial Seamount as it is about to erupt. And we've also got some footage, amazing footage, of that buried town called Blatten. Keep calm. It's boom time. Tens of millions of people are at risk for severe weather in the coming days, and the stormy pattern in the south will last, in fact, for days, producing possible severe weather and flooding rain. If you're spending time outdoors or traveling this weekend, be sure to stay updated on the changing weather conditions by tuning in to Oppenheimer Ranch Project. Here are some of the storms hitting Atlanta and South Carolina. Severe thunderstorm threats Sunday and Sunday night in Oklahoma City, south through Dallas and west to Lubbock. A quick look at the active storms. We can see a front up here in the northern plains, another front moving through the central and headed to the east coast. Some severe weather warnings out in New Mexico, and we currently have 12 severe weather warnings in Georgia, South Carolina, Arkansas, Oklahoma, New Mexico, South Kakalaki, and even Texas. A tornado warning in Union County in New Mexico is the only tornado warning on the list. We've got a special marine warning as well. That one is offshore here of North Carolina. So, if you want the latest active storm updates, go to tornadohq.com live and enable audio alerts.
Greetings from tornadohq.com.
Yeah. And you don't even have to watch the screen. You just go about your daily business and you will get updates as they occur. Here is the full forecast. We've got areas of severe thunderstorms and excessive rainfall through the weekend. Severe rounds of severe thunderstorms are ongoing and expected from the central and southern high plains into the southeast U.S. through Sunday. Large hail, damaging winds, a few tornadoes possible. Thunderstorms may also bring areas of excessive rainfall. You can see the spotty flood warnings and watches throughout the Mississippi Valley and in the central U.S. We also have smoke warnings, bad air from the Canadian smoke. So let's take a look at the fire and smoke map. And here we are at Fire and Smoke Map 4.1, which is linked below. The entire East Coast, eastern U.S., in fact, is shrouded in Canadian wildfire smoke. The Great Lakes is the worst place to be because these areas of thermal inversion during the spring, ding, ding, drop the smoke down to the lake level as it's warmer aloft. And that's why you get all of these warnings in the Great Lakes region. Quick look at the GFS model shows that the severe weather will really explode. Not tomorrow. Sunday looks pretty quiet, but on Monday in Oklahoma and Texas, and just an active week as we have some tropical activity moving up here, maybe hitting Mexico in mid-June. Still tropical activity showing up there. Let's take a look at the total accumulated precipitation to see if there's any flooding threats in the imminent future. Here is through June 14th, so you could see areas on the Texas-Oklahoma state line and other regions where you could see some extreme flash flooding. Those are areas with 8 to 12 inches of precipitation showing up. Now, mountains are among the planet's most beautiful places, but they're also becoming the deadliest. Oh, there's one of those alerts. Let's see what just happened there. 2 minutes ago, severe thunderstorm warning in Arkansas and Mississippi, Lee, Phillips, Coahoma, and Quitman, Tate, and Tunica counties. So these mountainous towns are under threat of landslide at any given time, especially ones in such a steep valley as this one. This is Blatten in the Swiss Alps. It was destroyed by a landslide after parts of a huge Birch Glacier collapsed on May 29th. Geologists were well aware of this and evacuated the entire town, so very few people were affected. Why is that still going off?
No. Greetings from tornadohq.com.
All right. So we've just turned that off, which is good news. So take a look at the pictures of the town of Blatten. Just a few structures standing. I guess they'll put a new road in here. Just hundreds of buildings destroyed by this landslide. Seismic update. No real quakes of note. We did have a big rumbler that was 6.2 here in the western Indian Antarctic Ridge. Biggest quake of the day. Overall, low-level activity. We've got a 5.0 here in Kyrgyzstan, a 5.3 in Greece. That activity has been ongoing for some time. Normal activity worldwide. The biggest one in Central America here, 5.1 in Colombia. So as we said at the kickoff of the show, there's going to be live stream of the Axial Seamount, and this is care of Fox Weather. And they're showing some venting hotspots on the Seamount as the eruption is imminent. The Axial Seamount sits on the bottom of the Pacific Ocean, reaching about 3,500 feet above the surrounding seafloor, and poses no threat to the public, but it is a geologic phenomenon. And that brings us to worldwide volcano news. We've got Raung on the list, the first 13,000-foot blast today. Semeru, who knew, now you do, 15,000-foot blast there. Sangay to 21,000 feet. Santiaguito to 14,000. Shivalush, big puff, 25,000-foot flight level. Fuego to 15, Reventador to 15,000 feet. Ibu, volcanic ash emission. Fuego to 15,000, Shivalush, puffing and passing. Ducono to 7,000 feet there. Semeru to 15,000. Santiaguito to 14,500. That's a weird level. Possible volcanic ash at Reventador. Shivalush to 17,000. Wrapping up the list is Ibu. Quick look at space weather. Everything is quieting off over the last 48 hours. And no real effective sunspots. None of these are going to really cause any type of serious flaring. All flaring in the low C range. The coronal hole that just coupled with us is now leaving, and we did pop up into low-level geomagnetic storm over the last 6 hours. This is care to the BZ shifting south. Telemetry not showing much. There is the coronal hole, that increase in density, but the plasma filament impact never arrived. So space weather is getting very quiet as the sun sets here in southwestern Colorado. And guys, just 3 weeks in a day for the Ultimate Petroglyph Panel Tour. We're all meeting at Sand Canyon just outside of Cortez, Colorado, in southwest Colorado, in the Canyon of the Ancients. And Rex Bear and I will bring you to the, completely unknown Skull Castle ruin. We'll walk through boulder fields of plasma petroglyph boulders. Absolutely spectacular. We're going to end the day at the Ultimate Petroglyph Panel that not a single human knows about. Well, a few do. And those that come on the tour will also be part of it. Join us for a once-in-a-lifetime kind of event exploring the Canyon of the Ancients. 23 tickets available. Get yours while supplies last. And an amazing show coming up. Another episode of Cosmic Catastrophe on Magnetic Reversal News on Rumble. Exclusively live streamed on Rumble. Leah and I will discuss a groundbreaking paper on the Younger Dryas event, evidence of a 12,800-year-old shallow airburst in Louisiana. I believe the evidence is quite spectacular. We'll also talk about a population bottleneck about 1 million years ago that could have reduced human populations to less than 1,300. And we'll talk about a new discovery, a swarm of city-killer asteroids co-orbiting Venus may be a threat to Earth. Join us in a few minutes over at Magnetic Reversal News on Rumble for an eye-opening experience. And that's a boom to knowledge. Hit the thumbs up, share this video. Join us in a few minutes on Rumble at Magnetic Reversal News for an awesome hour of science. We love each and every one of you. Be safe, and that is a boom.